Alles gut.
That ride, unbelievable. Which eyes work? Hello, and welcome to Fantasiana. Now, I'm going to say it was pretty crazy getting here because I wanted to try to get here in time for at least a little bit of daylight before I got on my rides on Wild Train. There's only one reason we're here. Wild Train will only exist for 4 more days, and we've managed to get here just in time before its closure, before it is replaced with a Mack Big Dipper coaster or a Striker. It's one of the two. I got it confused with Wiener Prater, which yesterday there was another Mack coaster being built. But we're here for Wild Train. Let's not kid ourselves. It's a Halloween event too, so obviously it's nighttime. So at least I've got some night rides to look forward to as well here at Fantasiana, and another coaster credit too. And I'm going to probably be one of the few people out there, enthusiast-wise, that have ridden both versions of the Snoopy's Racing Railway from my home park. This is the park that inspired that particular ride at Canada's Wonderland. So they have 2 credits, but it's all Wild Train, right? An infamous, if not famous coaster. I don't know if this park really could anticipate the amount of people that were going to come from around the world just to ride this ride. I've actually already done it 3 times because I just couldn't bother to wait. 2 in the front, 1 in the back. So I'll give my review of it later. I'm probably going to do about 10 POVs because it's not quite a walk-on. It's a fairly busy day at the park. I almost freaked out when I got here because I was like, oh my god, am I even going to get on it? Well, it's just fine. It's about a 10-minute wait to 15-minute wait to get on now. I'm sure it'll be walk-on later. But for now, since I had such a crazy drive to get here, driving around tractors through Bavaria, and then finally through Austria to get here in time. Still didn't really, but yeah, we've got 4 more hours to enjoy the park anyway. So we're gonna go do that. I'm probably gonna have a beer, and then yeah, we'll enjoy the park. So welcome to Fantasiana. Halloween at Fantasiana as well. So what does that mean? A bunch of people walk around scaring the crap out of kids. Feel like I'm in Japan all over again, and I'm all about it. Now, this isn't the biggest park, from what I understand. It's super tiny. And because I'm not here during the day, I don't think I'm going to make a fair assessment as far as how the feel of the park is, because it is really dominated by this Halloween event right now. I won't even be able to get on the log flume as it is closed, understandably. Oi! It's the glowing man. I don't believe this park is open in evenings that often, thus it's pretty busy for tonight because it's Monday. It's the Monday before Halloween, so that's understandable that the kids are out. But yeah, it's the park is pretty much packed. The entire parking lot's packed, so you're gonna get a nice vibe here today. Some of the attractions still have a sizable queue, so I'm gonna wait a moment and be a person of my word and have a refreshment. If you want a park where kids are out of control and the parents have a little bit of a, they're also just relaxing, and the only way that, say, people in Bavaria do, then this is your park. This guy is frightening. Which eyes work? Just going to continue our initial wander through the park here. The Yop is making a phone call, so that's not a good sign for that swing, so I'm definitely going to pass on it for now. That's the gent who was actually running Wild Train earlier, and it also has been having its kinks. The 3 runs that I got on it include a little footage, if I can, of him stepping on the tracks and manually releasing the seats. Quite the many problems, and now it's understandable why they're not going to be keeping the ride. I won't discuss it yet. But, yeah, it's a tragic decision nonetheless. These walk-through animatronic displays are actually cool in the night. It's almost like a semblance of a haunted house. Only problem is you can't see nothing. I can see Little Red Riding Hood, but you can't. Rapunzel. Oh, there we go. They know how to trigger her. Here she comes.
Lassen wir es auf der Erde schlagen.
Hey! Okay, full circle. Say hello to our new friend. A massive tarantula. If that is a tarantula. Very proud of their new friend. Maybe not so new.
Alles gut.
We have the highlight attraction, and it is still the highlight attraction in this park. The lineup is, as soon as it shrinks, it grows again. It is well loved. carrying on with the food reviews is I found a location that had no lineup for pizza, so I just went for it. Amazing it is that they cook everything to order here. Not only that, but they also have good value. So this was there's actually €9.50, which works out to about $15 Canadian, but it's an entire pizza. My home park, you would have gotten a stale slice of pizza for about $10 if you're lucky, so probably 12 nowadays. So if you're thinking about coming to the German park, just take that into mind because you're going to get the top of the line stuff. In addition to that, you have this beer. I think it's a beer. If anybody from Fantasiana is watching, they were very friendly, communicating to me beforehand. It's another reason why I'm at these German parks is because unlike my home country and in the States, when you email a park, they barely ever get back to you. Every single park that I emailed prior to my trip to Germany communicated back with me pretty much within 24 hours and were very friendly and welcoming. And that's just the bottom line. Like, that's the type of service you expect in a theme park. Of course, I have a Stiegel as well, because you can't leave Austria without having a Stiegel, so that's what we're doing. It says Himbeer Limo, so for my German fans, and I know that I've got a few, definitely let me know what this is about, because I think I might take a bottle home. I love the label. Just got the end of that show, and that was incredible. Wow. Even had some moments to capture in slow motion. Unbelievable. Okay, well, we've done 4 rides now on Wild Train, so I figure it's probably an appropriate time to give a review. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. It's incredible. You really can't believe the fact that it's legal. Every single airtime hill is to the max. And you're talking about a lift hill that's probably, 35 feet basically? And the amount of force that you get popping over those hills is just ridiculous. You definitely need a seatbelt without question. There's a reason why this ride is as famous as it is. It is the Koning of junior coasters without question. The only thing that's not fair is is that, yeah, obviously it's not going to exist after this week, but really it is going to be probably put into the Roller Coaster Hall of Fame as one of the most intense coasters ever created, and it's only, like I said, a junior coaster. Unreal. You're really just flung back and forth uncontrollably. It's a flopping coaster, if that's even anything that makes sense, because, like, yeah, good luck trying to hold on. You can. The pure G-forces and just like the snappy transitions on this ride and the way it was built, yeah, it's unbelievable. The helix at the start, great amount of little G's going through it, and then honestly, it's really when you go around this tree section behind here and you're anticipating going into, say, this airtime hill right behind me. This airtime hill is the most intense without question. Everything I was expecting, and now I gotta do some more rides. We're getting a perfect atmosphere in the park here with a fog that's rolled in. It's been unreal for getting shots. I'm over getting daytime shots because these are just unbelievable. Wild Train and what a send-off. It is the Ejector King. I was mincing my words earlier. It's a little bit, well, I've had a beer since the since the initial review, and I'm settling in a little bit more, German way. And yeah, fantastic. Loved it. Yet another front seat ride. That ride, unbelievable. 5 rides in already, and I can't get enough. Hopefully, I've got like 45 minutes left in the park, so hopefully I'll get at least 3 or 4 more before I have to say goodbye. But we have to get on another coaster. Hopefully the line is shortened because it was delayed due to the fire show. Looks like it's somewhat better, so let's go on and see what's up. All done with Snoopy's Racing Railway Austria version. Didn't get an on-ride POV because unfortunately my GoPro failed, but at the same time it was a dark and misty ride with barely any lighting, so you wouldn't really have seen anything. Oh, and with that, that is our night here at Fantasiana. Now, there is another coaster opening up here, so there's a lot that I didn't do. An incredible day. Again, day 6. I've had such an amazing trip. To top it all off, I've had just done Wild Train for 6 rides. Unbelievable ejector. 3 from the back. And it was actually a lot less intense in the middle of the train than it was in the back or the front. I guess that's understandable. It's not that long of a train with only 6 cars. A nice touch there that the mechanics or the technics of the park were actually in the back of the train, and they're doing re-rides right now to get as many as they can, which is pretty cool. So definitely a big shout out to the park. Thank you for having me. It's been awesome. And yeah, I look forward to coming back very soon. Unfortunately, it'll be a bittersweet occasion without that ride being here, but it was worth it just to come here for that, without question. All right, guys, it's been a crazy one. Thanks for dropping in.